Everybody, it's Martha at Pause Yoga and Fitness, and I am recording this in the evening. Generally, after Lee and I eat dinner, we go on a walk, but it has been raining off and on all day, so I'm like, I'm gonna just do some yoga. So the format today is not really a traditional yoga kind of flow class. We are going to really go through a long list of moves just for I was going to do for 30 seconds, but I don't have my timer on me. So we're just going to take them for a few breaths um, and then move on to the next move. You will need 2 yoga blocks if you've got them. If you do not, no worries at all. And we're just going to get started right in tabletop, hands and knees. Just easing into your yoga breath. Inhaling fully, belly rising and exhaling out. We're going to begin to move through cat and cow. Inhale for cow, gazing up, dropping your belly. Exhale, round to cat. Taking 2 more. And have a seat. All right, we're going to move. Our next move is seated twists. So we're going to take 5 to the right and then we'll move to the left. So nice big inhale. And we're going to twist exhale right. And then back to center. Big inhale. We're going to exhale, twist. And back to center. And twist. Back to center. Last one, twist. Back to center. Big inhale. We'll take a few on the other side. Exhale, twist. And release. Maybe a little deeper as you exhale. Good inhale. And twist. Last one. All right. We're going to take a hamstring dynamic stretch, and this is where you're going to grab 2 yoga blocks if you have them. If you do not, no worries. We'll start on our left. You're going to stack with 2 blocks. Extend your left leg nice and long. You can just get this right leg out of the way. And again, if you have no blocks, your heel will just come to the ground, or maybe you have 2 books. So sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are back just from your hips. You're going to exhale, folds, and then right back up. Soft knee, exhale. 3. Let's go 1 more. And we're going to switch. Same thing, other side. Big inhale, soft knee, exhale. Notice this side. Compare to your other. Or stay back. Next one. All right, we're going to move into a dynamic pigeon next, seated. So if you need to stay cross-legged, that's fine. Maybe you sit on 2 yoga blocks. If you can, we're going to start with our left leg out in front. And then our left leg is going to be resting actually on our yoga block. So your legs are kind of parallel to each other. And sort of what we just did, sit bones stay grounded, big inhale, and then exhale, come forward, right back up. And we'll take a few more. One. And we're going to switch. Your legs in front and stacked. Or it's actually in front, sorry, not stacked. It's resting on your yoga block. Big inhale, and then when you're ready from your hips, exhale, fold. Go. And 2. And 3. 4. 5. My hips feel really tight with all the rain today. I've been doing a lot more sitting than normal. Maybe you're in an area that's had a lot of rain today as well. And so hopefully this also feels really good for you. Or maybe you've been traveling. It is beginning of summer. I can't believe June is tomorrow. All right, we're going to ease into tabletop next. And we're going to come into we're going to come into a lunge. So if you need your hands on the yoga blocks to create more space, go for it. Before we do that, though, let's start with our right leg, and we're just going to send it back. So we're on the ball of our foot, and we're just going to pulse it back. Go. We'll take 3, 2, and 1, and we'll switch. Other side. And 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to lift our right leg, come into cat, and send your foot through. And we're going to move front, our hips pressing front, and then kind of back to center. And then exhale forward, and then back. And then forward. And your hands can stay on those blocks. The blocks can be at any level. Your hands can be on the ground. 2 more. All right. And then if you can, using your core, you're going to lift that leg and bring it back. Left leg. Come into cat and send your foot through. And we're going to take this on the same, I'm going through that same move, but just on the different side here. Exhale your hips forward. Notice if you feel a little tighter on this side. We're going to stay on this side. We're going to scooch our foot forward. We're going to flex our toes up in the air. And then we're going to come into a half split. So you can stay right here, lifted. If you want to fold. And then we're going to lift up and then lunge. Half splits, big inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale out of it, exhale, lunge. Move at your own pace. We're going to take 3 more. 2. Last one. All right. We're going to take that leg back. We're going to send our other leg through. We're going to move to our lunge and then half splits. Inhale, press out. Exhale to lunge and fold. Exhale. More. And your last one. Staying on this side, we're going to take a block to the center. Dropping your left hand, we're going to exhale right arm. And then you're going to tap that right arm down to the ground or to the block. And then inhale, open up and tap. Open and tap. Exhale. All right, and we'll switch sides. So left leg, we're going to bring it through. We're on the inside. I'm going to move this way. All right hand grounds. We're going to open up, big inhale, and tap elbow down to the floor or to the yoga block. Open up and tap. And last one. And then back into tabletop. And we're going to come and thread the needle. So I am going to use my watch for our timer. So we will hold for 30 seconds on each side. Ish. Let's go left arm up in the air, big inhale. And then exhale. Actually, let's just do this. Let's exhale, come down. And then inhale right back up. Exhale down. And right back up. And 3. 4. And 5. We're going to hold, thread, and breathe. Knees on up. We're going to repeat that on the other side. So right arm up, big inhale, and thread it through. Inhale it up. And through. And 3. 4. And we're going to hold right here in our thread. And breathe. Let's see one up. We're going to take a bird dog crunch. You have the option of keeping both hands grounded or extending your left arm out. And we're going to take knee to chest, elbow in, crunch for 1, and 2, 3, 4, And this one, we're going to stay in bird dog and breathe. Just hold hips are level, lower abs pulled in, strong right arm. And release. Repeating all that on the other side. Both hands can stay grounded. Lift that arm and crunch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding bird dog. Lifting your arm and leg. Low abs folded. Hips are level. Lengthening and release. We're going to ease down to your back. Very slowly getting in. Knees are bent. You're going to extend your right leg out and you're going to exhale, send it up. So it's another hamstring stretch dynamically. Exhale it up. Foot is flexed. We'll repeat that on the other side. Exhale up. Again, any differences in the sides, just notice that. Observe. Okay, then we're going to land into figure 4. We're going to rock back and forth here. So rocking to your right and to your left. A few more. And then we're going to switch. Repeating that on the other side. Rock right and left. And then landing. Both feet down. We're going to come in and out of breath. Just one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, lifting up. And then one slowly back down, one vertebrae at a time. Through your heels, squeeze your glutes, lift for 2. And right down. And 3. And 4. And 5. Supine twist rocks, knees and tabletop, arms are out at T. Just going to exhale, look right, or knees to your right, look left, and then back to center. And we're going to do that again, knees to the right, look left. And 3, 4, and we're going to hold here in this twist. Just breathe. And take your right hand to your top thigh, just going a little deeper. Okay, we're going to repeat that on the other side. Exhale, knees left. And inhale 2. 3, and 4, and 5. And we're going to hold here in this twist. And release. All right, we're going to ease on that. This last move I have for you, we're going to come in and out of fish. So this is a pretty intense for the neck. It can be. And so if it doesn't feel good, just skip this part. Maybe fast forward to the end. You can go 1 block or 2, and they're going to hug right and kind of support your shoulder blades. Your shoulder blades are going to go right underneath. So you'll know when you've got it. You can always do a bolster, yoga bolster if you have one, or sturdy pillow. Just takes a minute to get there. And then you're going to take your hands back behind your neck for support. And we're going to open up. And then come up. And then exhale, open. Back up. You might be going a little deeper each time. And 3, 4, and carelessly up. And then drop your right here and breathe. And back up very carefully to the other side. Right back up. All right. And then just for last, we're going to get a little wrist stretch here. Next move, hands in prayer. Just going to slide your hands as low as you can go without the hands pulling apart. And then right back up. And then exhale, slide it down. Go. Big inhale. And exhale. If you feel like you just need a final resting pose, hit pause, take up lots of space and just breathe and be. If you, otherwise, we're going to end class right here. Just coming back into prayer, closing your eyes or gazing down or doing both, just acknowledging yourself for coming to your mat. Maybe you're like me and you couldn't go on an evening walk. So instead of choosing to sit on the couch, you got some movement in and you rolled out your mat. So just acknowledging yourself for that. Giving thanks for this incredible body that you've been gifted just as it is. And acknowledging yourself for making tweaks to the moves I gave to you today, listening to your body, giving it what it needs, and continuing to do that as you go about your evening and then your week. Coming up. Take one more full inhale. Exhale it out. From my heart to yours. Thanks, guys. So that was a long list of moves that we just went either 5 breaths in and out, or 6, and then we held some for 30 seconds. So feel free to go through that list one more time if you still need some more. And then come back to this video anytime that you feel like, you're getting really tight in your hips and your back of your body. Let me know how you liked this, how it went for you. Be sure to share and subscribe. And then, of course, as always, this very gentle kind of mobility and stretch and holding and moving. I do all of this in my Wednesday class, 9 to 10 a.m. online. We use Google Meetup. If you're interested, it's free for your first visit. And after that, it's simply donation based. So whatever, it means to you, giving by Venmo, super easy. So just reach out if you have more questions. I would love to, talk to you more about it and then get you that link and get you in. First visit again is free. Just come and check it out. We have a wonderful community online and I'd love to have you a part of it. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your evening or day, whenever this is for you. And I will see you back here soon. Bye. Bye.